Ooh, man, there is nothing worse than being seen somewhere where you don't want to be seen, especially if there's some explaining you'll have to do. That's the scenario playing out for a dude right now on a Carnival cruise. Does not want to be seen on a Carnival cruise. Plus I got to tell you about everything going on in cruising. Let's go. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to La Lido Loga. I am your host, Tony, here with everything going on in cruising. And let's talk about a big announcement that was made by Royal Caribbean International yesterday. They've released the name of the next cruise ship in the Icon class of cruise ships. They're going to be calling that big old monolith Legend of the Seas. Legend. That's a bold name. I don't know if I like the name or not, because normally you become a legend because of your actions and because of the things that you do. You're considered legendary, or that's how you get that status. I didn't know you could just call yourself that. Like, it's a big old cruise ship. It can hold more people than some small cities. So I guess if you want to call yourself legend, you can call yourself legend. But Legend of the Seas will be joining the Icon of the Seas, will be joining the Star of the Seas, and that will be the third ship in the Icon class. So that's a new cruise ship story. New cruise ship story. Let me give you another new cruise ship story. New cruise ship story number 2. We have MSC's World America done completed her sea trials. What happens? How do you complete a sea trial? Well, you go out there into the Atlantic Ocean, engineering and the navigational team and the operational team and the, ice cream team. You run the ship through its, I don't think they do ice cream. You run the ship through its paces. You run the ship through its paces to make sure that she is seaworthy. And well, excitingly, the MSC World America passed her sea trials. That's the next step, the next milestone in the shipbuilding process. We're getting really close to the shipyard delivering that ship to MSC in March. And then that will begin its very first sailings in April. Out of Miami. So there you go, MSC cruise fans. The newest cruise ship on the docket done completed her sea trials. But new cruise ship talk, that's not why you are here. I know why you were here. You're here for the dance break, right? Let's have a little dance break. Get up. Dance break. Get up. Dance break. Dance break. Okay, let's keep talking about cruising. Virgin Voyages sent out an email to their passengers alerting them about a potential scam out there. They're noticing that more and more sailors, that's the language they like to use, more and more sailors are being called on the telephone saying, hey, there's something wrong with your booking. I need your credit card information. I need your social security number. I need your date of birth. I need your banking account information. I need you to wire me a Western Union, which when you say them out loud, it should seem like a big red flag, because it is a big red flag. In 99.9% of the circumstances, nobody's going to call you up and ask you for your personal information, especially if you're not expecting them to. These scammers trying to use some sort of social engineering, some sort of ruse to trick you into giving out your information. And I guess enough of it's happening over there at Virgin Voyages that they're sending out some tips on how not to get scammed. First, they're saying if you want to make sure that you're dealing with Virgin when it comes to booking your cruise, then just book your cruise with Virgin directly. Go to the website, call Virgin Voyages customer service, deal directly with Virgin. Don't mess with any other people. But look, we all know that it's smart to use a travel agent. And so tip number 1 kind of takes the travel agent out of the mix. And I don't think that's the best thing. I mean, that's probably the safest thing. Number 2 is verify that the person that you're working with is a partner with Virgin Voyages, that they're a part of their First Mate program. I guess there's some way to check this out. I would assume that most travel agents have, signed up and done the training with Virgin. They're part of the First Mate program. I guess one way that you can verify it, I'll add on to this tip a little bit, is to get the travel agent's CLIA number. I think they'll give you the CLIA number. I think that's not super secretive, because that way you can verify that the travel agent is actually a travel agent, or they're working with a travel agency that is registered. And then number 3, be cautious of people hawking their wares on social media. So you might be in the We Love Virgin Voyages Facebook group, and Joe Blow that you've never heard of before just pops up and goes, look, I could get you a great deal on Virgin. You know, the cruise is $2. I get you the drink package for 50 cents. And yeah, all I need is your credit card information. That, you know, if it sounds too good to be true, most of the time it is too good to be true. And this is also worth mentioning. Once you get your cruise booked, you're going to get a reservation number, a booking number, a confirmation number. You got to treat that thing like it's the most important and secretive piece of information that you possess. Don't go out on social media going, hey, I booked blah, blah, blah cruise and here's my booking number. Because if somebody has your booking number and enough personal information about you, they can go in and mess with your booking. So yeah, there you go. And look, big shout out to Virgin for calling out these scammers and giving some tips to keep people from being scammed. Unfortunately, the demographic for cruising skews a little older, and typically and statistically, this older crowd, which I'm a part of, we are, you know, we get scammed because, you know, we're trusting, or I don't know why we get scammed, but you know, I feel like people of all ages get scammed, but it does seem like some of these scenarios, you got, you know, some 90-year-old grandma stuffing a FedEx box full of cash and then taking it over to the Krispy Kreme to try to get something. That's not normal, any of that, unless the hot sign is on at Krispy Kreme. And then I think no amount of money is a scam if you take it over there. But yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. Now I'm thinking about donuts in a hard way. Donuts! Okay, yeah, don't get scammed. Okay, I gotta tell you about the guy who is afraid to be seen on Carnival. But before I do that, let me quickly invite you to subscribe. If you like staying up to date with everything going on in cruising, dagnabbit, please consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on any of these episodes. Well, bigwig John Heald, he is the brand ambassador for Carnival Cruise Line. He's what they consider the cat's meow over there. When John says jump, 800 people say how high. I mean, the guy has got the stroke, he's got the swag, and he's got his own cruise called the FFS cruise. And on the streets, the F is a curse word, but in the Carnival vernacular, it's not a curse word. So it's the For Fun Sake cruise. And I think he's got 8 million people on the Carnival Magic with him. And he likes to walk around with his video camera, just like everybody else. You know, people that make videos that put on YouTube, they walk around with a video camera. People that don't make videos, they walk around with a video camera. People that work for the cruise lines, they walk around with a video camera. And John Heald is over there with the 8 million people on the Carnival Magic, walking around with the video camera. And some dude walked up to him and he said, hey man, do not film me. Which, you know, I've actually had that happen to me too. I don't want to be in your video. And trust me, if you're a stranger and I don't know you and you're not pertinent to the story that I'm trying to tell, I don't want you in my video either. But it is kind of weird on the John Heald group cruise because you know you're going on a John Heald group cruise and you see John Heald walking around with the video camera. So why would this guy be afraid to be seen on a Carnival cruise ship? Well, he's a liar, I think. I guess that's what we can discern from this. Apparently, he called off of work saying that he was sick so that he could go on the cruise. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Man, what is said in the dark is often revealed in the light. Yeah, so he doesn't want to be on the video camera because he's afraid that his employer will see him on the FFS cruise and he will be busted. It's kind of funny because John said, I thought the guy was joking with me, but the more I talked to him, he had a serious, scared look in his eye and he did not want to be seen on that Carnival cruise. Yo, I was hoping it would have been more juicy, like, you know, he was there with his girlfriend, or, you know, I don't know, that he was a stowaway. He just didn't want to get fired. The question that's really tweaking my brain is, where does this guy work at that he would be that worried about it? I'm gonna say he works for a competitor cruise line. Does he work for Royal Caribbean? Wrong answers only in the comments. Check out this video by my head next. Tony for La Lido. Look until the like button. Till the next time. See you on Lido. Bye.